Hi, this is Lisa from Crop with Lisa. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to cut the Scarecrow from the Creative Memories Cheerful Seasons cartridge. Thanks for joining me. I can see there's going to be 4 cuts today, and there are only 3 colors, yellow, red, and brown, which means that brown is cut twice. So I wanted it to be really clear on the video. I chose 2 different colors of brown. I picked a lighter brown, cobblestone, and the traditional brown. And that way you can see all the cuts on the screen more easily. So I'm going to start with my largest cut, which I think will be my largest cut, which is the brown, the space right here. So hope you like my new decorations. I thought it'd be a little festive since I'm doing all the fall cuts. Looks like I'm losing my leaf. So I'm going to do actually this one first. It's against the guide. I'm going to hit load matte. I'm going to use my arrows to get to my brown piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to stick with a size of 2.5 inches. That seems to be working for the screen and for my paper. So just to make the base cut, all I need to do is find the Scarecrow key. I've done previous videos, feather, pumpkin, tree, and now the Scarecrow. It's the 3rd row down, 4th position over. And you can see my display looks pretty happy. So I'm going to say cut. It looks like it cut beautifully. I know you can't see on the screen, but I'll show you at the end just to move along faster. I'm going to do this cut now, and I think this is a yellow paper, or a yellow color on the guide. So I'm going to go back to my yellow page here, and I am going to have to do Shift Scarecrow this time. Shift Scarecrow. If I wanted to be really careful, I would hit Reset All and then Shift Scarecrow. But I can see on the screen it looks pretty happy. So I'm going to go ahead and say cut. Okay, another great cut. Now I am going to hit Reset All. And I'm going to cut my cobblestone next. No, I'll cut the red next. I need to hit the layer button. So first of all, I'm going to get that to starting position. I'm going to move to my red paper using the arrows. Okay, now I'm going to have to use the layer key and the Scarecrow key. And again, my display looks great. I'm going to hit the cut button. Okay, and my last cut will be on the cobblestone. It's actually a brown cut, but I made it a different brown so you could see it, like I said. So I'll just use my arrows. And that looks good to me. I'm going to hit Reset All just for fun. Layer, Shift, the Scarecrow. And I'm waiting for my display. And my display looks like what I expect. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Cut. Okay, super. I'm going to hit Unload Matte. I'm going to take the mat down to my table. I'm going to take you with me down to my table. So here we go. Today I do have my spatula. If you don't have this and you do have a multi-purpose tool, it will work pretty good also. And I may go back and forth between the tools. Okay. And this would go on here. Well, that's fascinating. I hadn't expected that. But that could be any color you wanted. So it's pretty neat. Okay, and I did bring my poker today. So let me poke out these little tiny cuts that I'm very impressed the Cricut made. Look how tiny that is. I think if I was making the Scarecrow for a scrapbook page or for a card, I would make it 3 inches or larger. I mean, 2.5 is okay, it cut great, but it's a small Scarecrow. I thought 2.5 was going to be the short end, the short length, but 2.5 was the long length today. So you could make his overalls. Those are his overalls? Yeah, oh, sorry, I forgot a layer here. So this would go underneath, and now the arms are red. And then his face would go on top of that or under that. You know, the top is really cute. The top of the jumper, you'd want that to show. I would put his face under. And then, oh my goodness, Butterfingers. And there's one more to punch out here that I missed. That one right there. Okay. So that will let the yellow show through. Way too cute. And the yellow shows up underneath. And then the jumper shows the yellow through the same holes. But then it also shows the red in the jumper. So, let me see how close. It's a scrap. And the hay. Okay, now that I've made the Scarecrow, I want to update my book. You don't have to, but I like to do it so I can remember which cut is which. So let me see what I'm going to do. This would definitely be the yellow. This is the yellow cut. That's the brown cut, that's the red cut. This is a brown cut also. So I'm going to say it's the base here. My base cut, which is going to hold everything else. And really only the poles show. Poles. The poles here and the pole there. So really the only thing that shows on that. So I would like the face to be a different color than the hat. So maybe I would cut off the top of this and the yellow. So this is what I would do here. I'll get into this probably in another video, and I hope to do actual projects with these. Wouldn't that be nice? But I would do something like this. I would put the face on and have a different color hat. Something like that. Or maybe even a brown hat. Anyway, definitely something to play around with there. Well, thanks for joining me and have a great day.